Voodoo magic. Fucking voodoo magic, man.
Right then, you bastards, we had a poll on our community wall asking what would you like next, and you voted for Child's Play WTF moments. Well, I couldn't think of a formula for it yet, so bollocks to that. Here's Child's Play 1988 explained. Child's Play starts off with the criminal version of Fabio being chased down by that sexy vampire from Fright Night. Ooh, Fabio and that vampire from Fright Night. Ooh. He chases evil Fabio into a toy store. Evil Fabio's been shot, and he's about to visit the gates of hell, but then he remembers that he knows
Fucking voodoo magic, man.
and proceeds to talk a load of bollocks while holding a good guy doll. Not so good now that evil Fabio now possesses its body. But I digress. We now cut to Andy, who's a fucking obsessive psychopath and has good guy PJs on, and has good guy cereal, and has good guy slippers. It's his birthday, and he's hoping that his mom's bought him a good guy doll, and guess what? It's the 9 o'clock, motherfuckers! Being the amazing mum that she is, she ends up seeing good old smelly bollocks in a back alley, and he sells her the ginger little bastard. She takes the ginger little psychopath back to her son. Hey son, I've bought you your very own little ginger doll.
It's ginger, I don't want it.
Andy's mum has to bugger off to work, so she gets her friend to babysit Andy until she gets back. Question: what's the babysitter's favourite song?
Stop. Hammer time.
Vampire turned cop investigates the death, and they suspect that it's Andy. Guess what? What? It's that little ginger hobbit that uses the
Fucking voodoo magic, man.
Mum of the year here that buys dolls for her kid from back alley Smelly Bollocks finds out that Chucky doesn't have the batteries in. She then asks the psychotic ginger to talk, or she'll throw it in the fire. Chucky decides to hurl profanity at her like a classless bum. Here at the Movie Massacre Show, we kindly like to think that we're a class act and frown upon the use of profanity. Big sweaty dirty bollocks. Anyways, Chucky bites Mom of the Year and escapes the apartment and goes in search for Andy, that's been locked up in the loony bin. Mom of the Year and that sexy vampire turned cop decide to do some digging, and they discover that a friend of Chucky's taught him the spell that helps Chucky transfer himself into the doll. But unfortunately, this guy is a black actor and in an 80s horror film, and guess what happens? Listen to this, see what you sniff. Dun 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 dun. Yep, you guessed it. He gets a first class ticket to the pearly gates. Little ginger hobbit Ed Sheeran finds out that he's turning human, and the only way to get out of his rubber body is to transfer his soul into the first person that he laid eyes on, which, you guessed it, is Andy. Ed Sheeran tracks down Andy, who's at the local nut house, but Andy escapes a little ginger hobbit, and Andy and Mum of the Year and Vampire Cop have one last showdown with Chucky, and Chucky burns. He burns. Come on, you know the saying. Say it with me now, you can't keep a good guy down. Little burnt bollocks comes back for one last kill and eats lead, courtesy of Vampire Cop. Then the credits roll, but the credits don't roll on the franchise, as there's 5 million sequels with Little Ginger Bollocks. Do you enjoy this movie in the franchise? Let me know down below. Like, share and subscribe. If you don't, I'll use the
Fucking voodoo magic, man.
Have a phenomenal week. I'll be hanging out in the comment section. That was Child's Play Explained. See ya. Please hit like, share and subscribe. It makes such a difference, and if you don't, I'll kill JJ.